This is an essay that I wrote. Why smoking should be banned. Have you ever seen someone smoking? Have you ever thought they should stop? Well, I'm going to tell you why they should stop and why smoking should definitely be banned. So stick around. In this essay, I will be covering why you should stop and what the health benefits are for never smoking. I will also tell you what will happen if you do smoke and what has happened to many people I know. I believe that most others will agree smoking should be banned for everyone, no matter the reason. I think smoking should be banned because it harms people's lungs, it harms surrounding citizens and wildlife, and lastly, it is an addiction. Smoking harms people's lungs. Smoking should be banned because when you're outside and smoking, not only does it have an effect on you and your lungs, but it also affects everyone else's lungs around you. So it spreads very quickly. My grandma used to smoke, and one of her lungs had to be removed because it was infected with cancer. Although that sounds unlucky, she was very lucky that worse didn't happen. Many people do have worse things happen to them every day. And that is why smoking should be banned for everyone. Smoking inflames lungs, and 1 to 2 cigarettes can cause irritation and coughing. Smoking can destroy your lungs and lung tissues. This decreases the number of air spaces and blood vessels in the lungs, resulting in less oxygen to critical parts of your body. The lungs are lined with broom-like hairs called cilia, which cleans the lungs. A few seconds after you light a cigarette, cilia slows down in movement. Smoking just one cigarette can slow the action of your cilia for several hours. Smoking also reduces the number of cilia in your lungs, leaving fewer to properly clean the organ. Smoking harms surrounding citizens and wildlife. When you're smoking outside, if any surrounding citizens inhale the smoke, there is a chance that this will affect them in a very negative way. It is called secondhand smoking. This could inflame others' lungs and could even make them addicted. Cigarettes are toxic waste. They contain chemicals that contaminate our waterways and ground soil and harm our wildlife. Discarded lit cigarettes can cause fire, which can damage homes, forests, and land. Cigarette butts are the most littered found item on California highways and beaches. The state spends more than $9 billion on tobacco-related medical costs. Secondhand smoke and third-hand smoke are always a potential risk when children are carried by a smoker. In 1964, the U.S. Surgeon General first reported on the health effects of smoking tobacco. Smoking is an addiction. Smoking should be banned for the reason of its addiction. Everyone says, "I'll just try it once," but it's not that easy. Just one smoke and you could be hooked for life. Smoking is both a physical addiction and a psychological habit. The nicotine from cigarettes provides a temporary and addictive high. Eliminating the regular fix of nicotine causes your body to experience physical withdrawal symptoms and cravings. Anyone who starts using tobacco can become addicted to nicotine. Studies show that smoking is most likely to become a habit during the teen years. The younger you are when you begin to smoke, the more likely you are to become addicted to nicotine. Cigarettes have been designed to give high levels of nicotine to the brain very quickly. When you smoke a cigarette, it only takes 6 to 10 seconds for the nicotine to reach your brain. This makes smoking tobacco very addictive and difficult to stop. So in conclusion, smoking should be banned because it harms people's lungs, it harms surrounding citizens and wildlife, and lastly, it is an addiction. So I hope you now realize that once you start smoking, you can't stop, and even if you do, you'll never be the same. So that was my essay. I hope you enjoyed and learned something. Goodbye now.